Hi, I'm IJ Reality. You're welcome to Nosy Mates, proudly sponsored by Exclusive Unity. And today we are going to be discussing indecent dressing. What exactly is indecent dressing? Honestly, every day of my life, I sit down and I begin to wonder, does it actually have a definition? Because before now, we actually have a definition of indecent dressing. But before I go further, I would like you to follow us on our YouTube channel at Nosy Mates. Same thing with Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can drop your comments. We will always be there to reply at every comment that you make. And with me today, I have my co-uncle. On my right, he's looking very. Can you please introduce yourself to me?
Okay, I'm Jennifer Fidelis. I prefer to be called Miss Flexi.
Miss Flexi. That sounds ravishing. Okay, and at my left, another ravishing, sweet lady. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Helen Agbola, but people call me Aurora.
Aurora. The Aurora. Can I call you the Aurora?
No.
I like that.
Aurora.
The Aurora. Sounds like. Are you Mexican? No. Related?
No.
No. Okay. So, indecent dressing. Jenny. Oh, sorry. Miss Flexi. Very sweet. Please, can you, in your own perspective, what can you tell us about indecent dressing?
Okay, to me, and indecent dressing is a malady to the society today. And to me, it is now make person know the cover body well. Yes, now make cover your body well. And we have different traditions, different society, different religions. So it's
if you say make person know the cover body well, it means do I have to keep Lagos State clean to show that I cover body well?
It doesn't mean wear a long sleeve every time.
No, it doesn't mean like that.
Okay, Aurora, can you please throw more light for us on indecent dressing in your own words?
In my own words, I would say indecent dressing, it means deliberate exposure of one's body in the public.
I don't understand. Deliberate exposure. When you say deliberate exposure of one's body, it means that the person is absolutely naked.
No, that's not what I mean. Deliberate exposure. I mean, it's not that the person doesn't know that this part of my body is showing, but the person feels less concerned and walk around in public. So it's a deliberate exposure.
And you don't see it like the person does not see it as being indecent. To them, they are comfortable in what they are
some
wearing.
people believe it's a fashion, that's what is trending, let's do what they are doing. Even when some people are not star, what they say Rihanna is putting on yesterday, they'll go and use Ankara to sew the style. Or because
Okay, a quick question to you. Is when a woman shows her cleavage, does it sound or look like fashion to you, or will you classify that as being indecent?
To me, it's indecent.
Why?
Because by the time you see somebody putting on that kind of outfit,
most of them look beautiful.
Yeah, they look beautiful, and by the time it's not decent.
Why?
To them, it might be fashion, but it's indecent.
What if their husbands permit them? Sorry, for those of them that are married. What if their husband permits them to show off?
For
all the
instance,
package.
Okay. For instance, they have children. What are they teaching their children?
Their husbands
They don't
want them to dress like that.
It's indecent. When you tell when you tell those people that what they're wearing is not good, they will tell you mind your business.
Okay, I want to give you an instance. I was reading something on Facebook. Somebody said, she's an Indian. She said that in India, when you wear a short dress that shows your leg and every other part of your body is covered, you're indecently dressed. But they wear, whether it's English, whatever, as far as it's a short dress, but every other part of your body is closed, is covered, apart from your legs, you're indecently dressed.
Okay.
But their culture permits you to wear a long dress, a short top, which shows your tummy and your back. Then my question is, who is indecently dressed? Is it myself that's wearing a short dress, or you that is showing the whole of your tummy and the whole of your back?
That is why cultures differ. It's according to your culture. That determines your outfit, what you put on, and your religion. Some people, when they put on those kind of clothes, when you tell them about the clothes, they will like, mind your business.
Are you saying that culture and religion supports one to go naked on the name of dressing?
No.
So are you saying that religion can also make you decently dressed because of religion? Because I know the Muslims, they cover up from head to toe. Does that make them decently dressed?
To them, I would say they think they are decently dressed.
Are you saying they are not decently dressed? One who's covering from
you've
her
not,
hair
You've not seen a child seeing them coming out and say, "Hey, Ojuju, Ojuju," because some covers face, and
that is what the religion dictates.
And it's their religion. That is why we say decently dressed. It depends on your religion. Your religion. To some religion, if you wear this type of armless as a Muslim now, you are not well dressed.
Okay, it means that I am not conk. I'm not related. So in essence, what we are saying is that indecent dressing does not actually have a specific definition.
It doesn't have a specific.
Really?
It's only I told you, with my own point of view, in my own words, it's a deliberate exposure. You yourself, this clothes you're wearing now is armless. You decide to wear it.
This question is going to be a bit personal. I would want to know, when you were growing up and now that you're an adult, have you ever seen your mom dressed somehow that is so unpleasant to you that you're like, "Mom, you can't go out like this"?
I've not seen her
dress. Never, ever, ever.
Yeah, I've never seen her. So I copied from her. My mommy always says reasonable parents don't wear unreasonable dresses in front of their children. Dressing in the sense, because by the time you are putting on those clothes, your children will copy from you.
Are you okay? When you were growing up, were you like, let me give you age that you can actually remember, when you were 10, 11? Was there any time that they wear you things like bomb shorts or those kind of,
She would never do it. No. She would never do such. She would always dress us well, cover our body, because she's a fashion designer. So she always saw our outfits going out to the party. Yes. Till when we were 15. Yes. She cannot buy, she can't get an outfit that is not decent.
Okay, mommy had a toilet for you, Sha. Aurora, we're talking about parents right now. Do you actually think that parents actually contribute to indecent dressing?
Yes.
How is that?
Right from childhood, it is that time the brain is still fresh to grab some things. So anything a child save in the memory by then, I think that is what they grew up with.
You actually look sexy right now, and I'm going to come to that later.
Okay.
Does your mom?
My mom doesn't dress sexy.
Like seriously,
she's a believer. She doesn't use necklace.
So I should also toilet for her. Mommy,
yeah, toilet for her. But I can say the first tie I learned how to tie was from my mom. I know how to tie different styles like infinity, take a bow.
You didn't learn it professionally?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Aurora. We're still on Nosy Mates, proudly sponsored by Exclusively Native. Sweetie, my question is, what's the difference between being sexy and being fashionable? Is any of these two in relation in any way to indecent dressing?
I can look sexy and still dress fashionable, and I'll still be decent, because look at what I'm putting on right now. It's not revealing all part of my body, and it's still decent. Yeah, but it's not revealing all part of my body, because by the time I stand up right now, you see that this cloth is 1 inch close to my knees. What we call an indecent dressing is when somebody is putting on an outfit or a gown that is 1 inch after your button. That is what I call indecent.
Do you still believe me that some religion or culture can actually still see what you're wearing as indecent?
Everybody has different perspective of what we call indecent dressing, right? Like when somebody is walking half naked on the road and you are unnecessarily revealing a part of your body and you're unnecessarily drawing the attentions of your
men.
You're drawing their attentions
And so is that supposed to mean that the way I dress attracts men? Must they actually look at me?
of course.
Okay, let's say they are attracted by the way I dress, but are you trying to say that is like a criteria for them to indulge in so many immoral acts because I choose to dress the way I dress?
A lot of people has been assaulted, and at the end of the day, it ends up in sexual harassment because of indecent dressing.
Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't want you to just be depend this fact on the fact that because I choose to wear some clothes that, don't get me wrong, that is exposing or revealing some part of my body, therefore I should be raped or assaulted. That is for the men. I just feel, men, I'm not trying to insult you, but I feel that some of them really don't have an excuse to indulge in such acts. So irrespective of how one chooses to dress, it's not enough reason for you to just want to go mad or go gaga on anybody that you see that is half naked. I don't know how to put it. But all the same, I'm still basing on that fact. I want to ask you, there are some kind of ladies dress these days I don't seem to understand. That brought a question. I saw it, somebody said it online. The person said, is the breast of a lady still called a private part?
Sure, it's still a private part for those who keep it.
Okay, like us.
Yes. For those who keep it, because let me say, the person that sews, you take your clothes like an Ankara dress now to a fashion designer, and inside the ovation you pick a style that is revealing half of your breast.
It's called fashion.
It's fashion to them, and that is why I use the word is private to the people that keep it.
Okay, let me ask you this question. A woman who is breastfeeding inside of a bus, would you say she is misbehaving for bringing out her boobs?
Some women still insisted on not breastfeeding their child in the public because they prefer to store the breast milk inside the feeding bottles, and when the baby is crying, they feed the baby. So I can say that breast is still a private part for people that see it as such. Yes. So I can say it's still a private part. These days adultery has almost become a religion because almost 98% of men now have a extramarital affair. Don't quote me. It's not that I have the statistics, but that is what trends.
Okay, so my question now is, should I say because some women, let me not use generalizes, do I say because some women are indecently dressed, so for that men should be committing adultery? Are you giving them a license?
It's not that we give them the license. It's
what you're saying, because I'm exposing my boobs or some part of my body. So for that, married men should just,
because that is what you arose in the men. You arose it. Maybe the wife.
He has a wife, for crying out loud.
He has a wife, and the wife is well seated at home, like well dressed.
Some of them, their wives are
very beautiful.
If I'm standing close to them, I'll look like a shadow.
There is a difference between looking beautiful, looking corporate, looking decent, and sexy.
There's one.
So the ladies they saw outside there, they look sexy, hot, like they can't even take their eyes off.
Aurora, if there's one thing I know for sure, man, I'm not trying to insult you. Some people, that thing called womanizing is in their blood.
Yes.
So even if, okay, for example, somebody who works for you as a secretary, she's always corporately dressed.
Yeah.
A brother, what are you looking for? Even when she's wearing a big dress, like for example, keep Lagos State clean. Brother, what are you looking for?
Some men are naturally womanizers. So even if you expose your body or you don't, they are still going to do it because it's in their blood.
That's my point exactly. What I'm saying is, I'm not trying to insult anyone here, but as far as I'm concerned, 20% of the men that actually go into adultery may be as a result of the way women dress, but the other 80%, my dear, is in their blood. It runs in their vein. You can imagine a man who has a house help, who dresses, keep Lagos State clean, and his wife is, oh my God, and yet he chooses Mary Amata. What the hell? Who does that?
You know, that is why we say, men, it takes self-discipline for them to be committed to their wife.
You know, what you just said now makes me to remember a friend of mine. The guy will say, you ladies, I can classify you as food. I was like, guy, what do you mean
Seriously?
food?
Are you serious?
You were surprised. He said, you know, when you have been drinking gari, if I thought you put milk, sugar, everything to make the gari delicious, it wants to change it to cornflakes. That's why they move around.
It's actually, do I want to say normal? No. But it's actually advisable for married women to try as much as possible to look like those conflicts that your husband will want to go outside and look for. Okay, that's why we are advising the women out there, try as much as possible to dress like conflicts, because that is what is taking them outside.
Yes.
Bring them home by dressing like whatever it is that is attracting them outside.
Yeah.
Well, conclusively, I cannot actually say there's a specific, would I say that? Yeah, there's no specific definition with what we have discussed today for indecent dressing, because some people, what you see as indecent dressing, they are culture accepted, so indecent dressing varies from country to country, religion and all what have you. But to put it out there for ladies, because it's as if specifically that is what we're discussing today, to put it out there, it is advisable that you try as much as possible to make private parts private. Please, we are begging you, make it private. If it is created to be an outdoor thing, there will be no point for us to wear dresses.
Sure. Yeah.
But because it is called private, please make it private. And for those of you guys that sag, if I understand sagging very much, it is meant for prisoners. If you're not a prisoner, please stop sagging. Because to be a real gentleman, you have to dress like a gentleman. Please put the trousers here. It's not a big deal. It don't cost you anything. On that, I'm saying, that like goodbye. Oh God.
Oh my God.
I don't feel like. Don't forget. Always visit our channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nosy Mates. Yeah. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram, even on Facebook, at same name, Nosy Mates. Please tell your friends. We'll meet you here again next week. And this is my beautiful sister,
Miss Flexi.
Aurora. My humble self remains IG Reality. Before I forget, this is just like a teaser. I would like the two of you to just tell me in English language, not for me. If you don't know it, just us you. Okay. This Ogbono they draw where please say it in English.
Is that it?
Yes.
Ogbono they draw.
Yeah, Ogbono they draw. When you use that, draw.
Let me say, I'll try.
I'm waiting for the bomb. Shoot.
This Ogbono is salami.
Salami. The Ogbono salami.
Okay, you say this Ogbono they draw where. Okay, you know, when you take the Ogboro, it's like this. I believe Ogboro is stretching very well. The Ogboro is stretching.
Elastic.
It's stretching now. What do you think?
Ogbono is stretching. Like it's elastic
material. Before I go there, they stretch, I want to stretch my tummy. Anyway, like I said, visit our YouTube page. I would want you to drop your comment. I would have actually loved to tell you the meaning of Ogbono in English and also tell you the meaning of Ogbono, the draw away for English. So it is now an assignment. Drop your comment. When next we meet, which is next week, I am going to tell you the meaning of this Ogbono, the draw away.
Wait.
I love you so much.
Love you. Bye-bye.